Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming back. If you are new here, I am Toby Lobare. I talk about lifestyle, motherhood, I inspire you. I talk about my faith and every other fun and good stuff. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and share with your other friends. So today we'll be talking about affirmations. So affirmations are words we speak to ourselves. They are manifestations, we speak to ourselves. And for the longest time, I've always wanted to make this video because I'd found it very hard to affirm myself, and to affirm myself even more positively, because we have the negative affirmation, we have the positive affirmations. I won't be talking about the negative affirmation in this video. I'll just be clamoring and talking on the positive affirmation, because that is the most important type of affirmation you should always say to yourself at every point in time. If this topic is something you like to listen to, then let's dive in. The truth is, affirmations are very effective, but it could be really hard to positively affirm yourself. This is because we have normalized speaking negatively to ourselves, or staying in negative conditions, feeling the guilt, feeling sorry for ourselves. And positively affirming yourself could sound cringe in a way, so we are not used to it. But when you positively affirm yourself, and moreover when you personalize it, when you say it consistently, and when you say it in the present tense, they are very effective. So in this video, I'll be talking about what positive affirmation will do to you, what will happen to you when you positively affirm yourself. Number one thing that will happen to you when you positively affirm yourself is there will be a rewire of your mind. The truth is, when I started to positively affirm myself, I had a change in mindset. Something was just different about the way I thought, about the way I saw things. My perspective to things changed totally. It helped me to begin to replace negative self-talk with positive thoughts. Another thing that will happen to you when you positively affirm yourself is a boost in confidence. Before I started affirming myself positively, I had this low self-confidence. I was not just confident about anything. I had a low self-confidence, I had a low self-acceptance, I had a low self-assurance. In fact, I had a low self-worth. Though people out there will see me that, yeah, this person is confident, but I knew that my confidence level was not as much as it should be rather, because I wasn't positively affirming myself. But as soon as I started to positively affirm myself, these things changed about me. There was a way I saw myself in a different way. I saw myself in a different light. I began to accept myself. I began to love myself even the more, because when I was negatively affirming, I didn't see any good in myself. There were some situations that will happen that I just totally rejected who I was. I blamed myself for every mistakes, and that was because I wasn't positively affirming myself. But as soon as I started to affirm myself positively, these things changed. I began to see a reason to love myself the more. I began to see a reason to accept myself the more. I began to see a reason to assure myself of the things that have not even happened yet but will still happen. Another thing that will happen when you positively affirm yourself is there will be a reduction in your stress level, and your anxiety level will reduce. Before I started to positively affirm myself, I was always stressed up, always thinking about this, always thinking about that, always thinking of how I was just going to work things out, and when they are not working out the way I wanted, I was always anxious, I was always stressed out, and it was really telling on me. But as soon as I started to affirm myself positively, things changed. My stress level reduced, my anxiety level reduced. Even the Bible says you should be anxious for nothing, and I started to see a reason to speak positively to myself, put myself in my answered prayers, and even if they don't happen when I want them to happen, the anxiety wasn't there anymore. I just had this hope, I just had this belief that they were still going to happen, and it was just good for me. My stress level totally reduced. And another thing that will happen to you when you positively affirm yourself, you will begin to attract what you desire to your life. The truth is, when you negatively affirm yourself, it is what you say you actually become. I think it's just a rule of thumb. It is a rule of the universe that what you actually say to yourself would happen to you eventually. And when you positively affirm yourself, those positive things you say to yourself would be what will happen to you eventually. So when I began to affirm myself positively, positively. There were things that happened to me that I really desired, that I had spoken to myself, that I began to see happening to me, and it was just a good thing, because when I was negatively affirming myself, those negative things were happening. I tell you, I began to, even when they were not happening, because I was always saying it, I was always subconsciously thinking about it, I saw them happen to me, right? But when I began to affirm myself positively, I began to see difference. I begin to see good things happening in my life. I began to even appreciate the little things that were good that I never saw that was good. And that is something about positively affirming yourself. You begin to see gratitude in things, in the minute things that you thought were not even, good enough for you, like good health. You begin to see a reason to appreciate that you're alive. You begin to see a reason to appreciate your good health. You begin to see a reason that you're just okay, you are fine, even when you don't have all the things you want yet. Positively affirming yourself has a great toll on your life as a whole. It has a great toll on what you do. It has a great toll on your daily activities. When you positively affirm yourself, you have a good day. Your day is just wonderful. You are smiling all through the day, and people are wondering, why is this person smiling? What has really happened? It is actually because you are affirming yourself that you are having a good mood. There is a way affirmation can totally change your mood, your person, your perspective, and that is why I'm really encouraging positive affirmation to yourself. Another thing positive affirmation will do to you is it will bring the right relationships into your life. You're positively affirming to be in a community of a certain kind of people, and so be it, you just begin to find yourself beginning to connect with people that are in this certain community, and before you know it, that thing you truly want to begin to happen. But when you negatively affirm yourself, or you say things like, I don't even think I can get into this place, then you won't get into it. That is just the truth. But when you positively affirm yourself, I see myself in the midst of these people, I see myself climbing the ladder of success in this aspect, it begins to happen to you. It just begins to happen, not because you're really stressing over it, but because you have been saying it consistently, you have been personalizing it, you have been saying it over and over again, and it just have to happen. Even if it's not going to happen immediately when you want it, it will still happen. 2 years ago, I changed from being a negative person, I changed from being a bitter person to a positive person, and to positively affirming myself. Every morning, every day, any time of the day, I find myself saying things like, I am enough exactly as I am. I trust God in myself and in my abilities. I am worthy of love, care, and respect. I can and will achieve my goals. I am grateful for all the good in my life. I am capable and competent in all that I do. I am beautiful inside and outside. I am driven to success and I achieve my dreams. I attract loving and supportive relationships into my life. I am kind and compassionate towards myself. I am not hard on myself, no matter the condition or situation I find myself. I am worthy of abundance and prosperity. And recently I added my YouTube channel grows geometrically. These affirmations has really helped to shape who I am. It has really helped me. It has really helped to shape my thinking. It has really helped to shape my day-to-day activity and even my relationship with people. It has really made me to be a positive person to other people. I've seen myself being an encourager to people because they know that this person is always affirming herself. This person speaks, positive to herself. Like I said, it's not something that will come easy. It is more easier to speak negatively to yourself than to speak positively to yourself, and you just have to choose to always speak positively to yourself no matter the condition you find yourself. And when you're speaking positively to yourself, you don't have to be anxious about those things happening immediately. Yes, they can happen immediately, but when they are not happening, you have to just understand that these things are still going to happen even if they are not happening now. So you have to feel it, you have to imagine it, you have to visualize yourself in your affirmations. Always remember that positive affirmations are personal, so you can always tailor your own positive affirmations to suit whatever condition or whatever situation situation you are going through that you want to change, to suit what you really want, to suit your specific needs and goals. You can also experiment with different phrases, and you find what's best works for you. Be more consistent with saying these affirmations. You can write them out, or you can even type them and place them on your walls or anywhere you can easily see them, so that even when you forget and you stumble on it in your house, in your offices, you can always say them to yourself. Remember, affirmation requires you to regularly repeat them. You have to regularly repeat your affirmation. If you've been struggling with positively affirming yourself, I'm sure this video will have helped you. Always remember that positive affirmations are most effective when they are personalized, when they are said in the present tense, and when they are regularly repeated. Don't forget to always positively affirm yourself. They work. If you love this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel. Please turn on your notifications. Share this video with somebody who is struggling with positive affirmation, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.